Oh, I love this one. Hi, Bobby. I think you're so hunky and gorgeous. Thank you. Hey, I'm Bobby Berk, and you might know me from Netflix's Queer Eye and Blown Away Christmas. Today, we are going down in the DMs. I honestly don't even know how many DMs I have in my phone. I get hundreds a day from fans, so there's a lot. And I never delete any. The great thing about the filtered box in your DMs is if you don't click accept, they can't see that you read it. If I accidentally click and read it, I respond to them because I'm like, I don't want them to be left unseen. That's so rude. Usually if you DM me from a blue check, I'm probably gonna look. So I open up my Instagram one day and I look and I see Viola Davis's name in my DMs. And I'm like, it's gotta be spam, but no, there's a blue check. And I love it because I open it up and she's like, hey Bobby, I don't know if you remember, but we met a couple years ago at an Emmy party. I don't know if you remember. I literally said, are you f***ing kidding me? You're Viola Davis. Of course I f***ing remember who you are. Are you kidding me? Yeah, she just wanted to slide into my DMs to say she was a fan and she wanted to redo her daughter's bedroom and if I would help her. Blew my mind because my God, she is Hollywood royalty. I'm honestly shocked at the amount of people who message me wanting me to come to their wedding. Not even like ones that are in LA, like in Juneau, Alaska. I get tons of birthday party invitations, a lot of sorority party invitations. Hi, I'm from the sorority Delta Zeta at the University of Central Florida. Would you please take a second to like this post for us? We are competing in a philanthropy competition and we would love any and all help from you. Could you please, we'd so appreciate it. You know what, Hallie? I'm gonna like it.
And we're so excited for the new season of Queer Eye.
Some of the best celeb friends I have are people that I slid into their DMs. Emily Hampshire is one of my best friends, and I slid into her DMs. That's how we became friends. At the Emmys a few years ago, I met all of her castmates, and I loved them all, but I honestly wanted to meet her the most because even before Schitt's Creek, I was a huge fan of hers. So I left the party having not met her, and so I instantly slid into her DMs. The little dots came back that she was responding, and the next day she was at my house for dinner, and the rest is history. Oh God, we've DM'd so many times since then. I can't read that. Yeah, there's not a lot of DMs of her and I that I can share publicly without asking her first. I think the weirdest DMs I get are the ones from like the Sexbot bots and they're female and they're like sending me naked pictures and I'm like, Sexbot, you are barking up the wrong tree because you're not gonna get any clicks out of me. I get a lot of DMs from fans talking about Queer Eye. One of my favorite DMs I've ever gotten in my entire life was actually from a pastor who talked about how his entire life he was raised in the church, his father was a pastor, and somehow he watched an episode of Queer Eye. The one about me going to the church and expressing the hurt and the pain and me begging God my whole life not to make me gay. In my experience with religion and religious people, I've just been judged. He said for the first time in his life, he realized that being gay is not a choice and that as a pastor, he will never preach that hate in his church again. To this day, it's my favorite DM I've ever gotten. A lot of our heroes from former seasons, we keep in contact via DM. Actually, a lot of them we keep in contact via text as well. Neil Reddy, I talk to on a regular basis. Jess and I were recently talking about her sister fest, that her sister came and visited. I'm always sending her DMs, telling her how proud of her I am and how amazing she looks. I never know who anybody is. I might know your music, I might know your work, but I never know anybody's name or faces. I'm the worst. We moved into a new house, and then 2 doors down, somebody else moved into a new house, and we ended up like walking our dogs together and we became friends. Her name was Charlie. So one day we're walking our dogs and I'm like, you bought so-and-so's house. Are you in the biz? And she's like, yeah, I am. And I'm like, oh, what do you do? And she's like, I'm a singer. And I'm like, oh, that's cute, that's great. And we left it at that. I guess she's like, bitch, how do you not know who I am? I'll DM you from my Instagram account so you know who I am. That night, Charlie XCX DM'd me from her Instagram going, oh, hey, by the way, this is my phone number. It was Charlie. And it was very cute that she's in the biz because she's huge. And I was literally listening to her music that morning on my workout playlist. Because my screen name is just Bobby, I don't understand why people don't realize when they just tag Bobby, they're tagging me and not the random Bobby they think they're tagging. So I'm not your cat, Bobby. I'm not your dog, Bobby. I'm not your friend, Bobby. If there's not something after the words B-O-B-B-Y, it's not your friend, it's me. I also have people that DM me every single day, multiple times a day, that I've never interacted with. Here's one. Hello, please, please, please answer me. Help me with a recipe. Girl, I think you mean Anthony, not me. There's one person in particular that messages me 3 to 4 times a day and has for the last year, begging me to remodel their home. It's not gonna happen, babe. I'm sorry. So this person asked me, what are your favorite tips for gift giving? Because it can be hard to get something unique for your friends. So I always say, don't go for something that looks like store-bought. Go for something personal. Like if it's one of your best friends, get them a great framed piece of art that like is pictures of you in like an artistic way. Like Shutterfly has a lot of great ways to really personalize gifts on like mugs or pillows or framed art or pictures. So get something very personal because that's gonna be something they'll cherish instead of just a candle. So this person is wanting to know, what can we expect on the next season of Queer Eye? The amazing thing about this season of Queer Eye is this year, we all went through some y'all. Not just us, but the whole world. It's so much more emotional than it even was before, if you can even get more emotional. All right, so check us out on an all-new season of Queer Eye, premiering on Netflix December 31st. I mean, what a way to ring in your new year, right?